cold line across the floor. Hello day, I'm waking up. I hear the kettle hum a little song, and the neighbor steps above. A bus sighs down the avenue, like it's learning how to love. The same old street, the same old turns, the bakery opening its doors. I tie my hair, I find my keys, I count my hopes in fours. Nothing big, nothing loud, just a gentle kind of brave. I'm not chasing fireworks, I'm choosing how to save. A pocket full of peace for later, for the hours I can't see. Good morning, window light. Good morning, open sky. I'm keeping room for simple things that help my shoulders untie. If today is just a chapter, let it read soft, let it be bright. Good morning, little life. I'm turning on the light. I'm turning on the light. The corner shop is sweeping dreams from yesterday's front step.
A kid in yellow rain boots jumps over what's too wet.
I smile at strangers passing by.
Not to be someone new, just to practice being kind in all the ways we do.
I don't need perfect plans, I don't need perfect lines. I'll take a steady heartbeat and a few unhurried signs. The smell of toast, the sound of birds, a message that says safe. Good morning, window light. Good morning, open sky. I'm keeping room for simple things that help my shoulders untie. If today is just a chapter, let it read soft, let it be bright. Good morning, little life. I'm turning on the light. I'm turning on the light. And if I stumble later on, if noon gets heavy, if thoughts get fast, I'll remember how the morning held me without asking why. A page can crease, but still it turns. A day can bend, but still it learns. I'll walk it like a quiet story with a kind narrator's voice. Good morning, window light. Good morning, open sky. I'm letting every ordinary scene be enough to get me by. No grand romance, no silver screen, just tea and time and breathing right. Good morning, little life. I'm turning on the light. Morning writes in quiet ink, and I read it slow. Morning writes in quiet ink on the rim of my coffee cup. A thin gold line across the floor. Hello day, I'm waking up. I hear the kettle hum a little song, and the neighbor steps above. A bus sighs down the avenue, like it's learning how to love. The same old street, the same old turns, the bakery opening its doors. I tie my hair, I find my keys, I count my hopes in fours. Nothing big, nothing loud, just a gentle kind of brave. I'm not chasing fireworks, I'm choosing how to save. A pocket full of peace for later, for the hours I can't see. Good morning, window light. Good morning, open sky. I'm keeping room for simple things that help my shoulders untie. If today is just a chapter, let it read soft, let it be bright. Good morning, little life. I'm turning on the light. A corner shop is sweeping dreams from yesterday's front step. A kid in yellow rain boots jumps over what's too wet. I smile at strangers passing by, not to be someone new, just to practice being kind in all the ways we do. I don't need perfect plans, I don't need perfect lines. I'll take a steady heartbeat and a few unhurried signs. The smell of toast, the sound of birds, a message that says safe.
Do 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 do. wave to the crossing man. Time is always running, but I don't have to sprint. I can move with gentle purpose, like a paperback print. Good morning, toast and timelines. Good morning, simple plans. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to understand that ordinary is a shelter and kindness is a craft. Good morning, little hours, let me walk you in a lap. A dog pulls at its owner, so excited for the street. A woman folds her umbrella like a careful paper sheet. Someone drops a stack of notes, I kneel and help them up. No medals, no music swell, just hands that don't give up. If the world feels sharp today, I'll soften where I stand. A small good thing is still a thing, it's still a human hand. Toast and timelines, good morning, simple plans. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to understand that ordinary is a shelter and kindness is a craft. Good morning, little hours, let me walk you in a lap. Later when the screen gets bright and my thoughts start to crowd, I remember this morning doesn't need to shout. A warm bite, a steady step, a quiet you first, go ahead. That's how a day becomes a story I won't dread. Good morning, toast and timelines. Good morning, simple plans. I'll keep a little breathing room between the if I can't. No tragic twist, no lonely trope, just windows, streets and staff. Good morning, little hours, let me walk you in a laugh. 2 slice, 2 minutes, and a kinder way to try. Whoa, guitar, continent bass. 2 slices in the toaster, 2 minutes to decide what kind of day I'll carry on the inside. My calendar is crowded, but my heart can still be wide. I write a tiny promise next to 9:05. Drink water, breathe slowly, say thank you when you can. Leave earlier by 1 song, wave to the crossing man. Time is always running, but I don't have to sprint. I can move with gentle purpose like a paperback print. Good morning, toast and timelines. Good morning, simple plans. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to understand that ordinary is a shelter and kindness is a craft. Good morning, little hours, let me walk you in a laugh. A dog pulls at its owner, so excited for the street. A woman folds her umbrella like a careful paper sheet. Someone drops a stack of notes, I kneel and help them up. No medals, no music swell, just hands that don't give up. If the world feels sharp today, I'll soften where I stand. A small good thing is still a thing, it's still a human hand. Good morning, toast and timelines. Good morning, simple plans. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to understand that ordinary is a shelter and kindness is a craft. Good morning, little hours, let me walk you in a laugh. Later when the screen gets bright and my thoughts start to crowd, I'll remember this morning doesn't need to shout. A warm bite, a steady step, a quiet you first, go ahead. That's how a day becomes a story I won't dread. Good morning, toast and timelines. Good morning, simple plans. I'll keep a little breathing room between the if I can. No tragic twist, no lonely trope, just windows, streets, and staff. Good morning, little hours. Let me walk you in a lab. 2 slice, 2 minutes. And a kinder way to try.
A little chill, a little light. A blue sweater feels just right. I step outside, the air is clean like sunlight burns in city's face. The sidewalk holds a quiet shine from last night's gentle rain. A pigeon dances near my shoes, not worried, not in haste. I learned from hell to trust the day, to give it space. I used to rush the morning like it owed me something back. Now I let it be a doorway, not a trap. Good morning, blue sweater weather, good morning. Breathing slow, I'm stitching little moments into somewhere I can go. Not a love song for a person, or like a love for being here. For streets that turn to chapters when the mind is clear. The coffee shop turns on its lights, a warm rectangle in the gray. A barista hums a melody that doesn't need a name. I watch the steam rise like a thought that finally learned to stay. And all the noise inside my head begins to fade. There's courage in the ordinary, in the way we try again, and saying I'm okay today and meaning it. Good morning, blue sweater weather, good morning. Breathing slow, I'm stretching little moments into somewhere I can go. Not a love song for a person, more like a love for being here. For streets that turn to chapters when the mind is clear. If I need a hard hour later, I'll carry this soft start. A morning can be quiet medicine for the heart. No dramatic cure, no sudden change, just gentle, steady care. Like pulling on a sweater and finding warmth already there. Good morning, blue sweater weather, good morning. Breathing slow, I'll write today in lighter ink and let the story grow. Not a love song for a person, more like a love for being near to everything that's simple, everything sincere. A little too, a little late, and I'm alright. A little too, a little late. A blue sweater feels just right. I step outside, the air is clean, like someone rinsed the city's face. The sidewalk holds a quiet shine from last night's gentle rain. The pigeon dances near my shoes, now worried, not in haste. I learned from how I trust the gate to give it space. I used to rush the morning like it owed me something back. Now I let it be a doorway, not a trap. Good morning, blue sweater weather, good morning. Breathing slow, I'm stitching little moments into somewhere I can go. Not a love song for a person, more like a love for being here. For streets that turn to chapters when the mind is clear. The coffee shop turns on its lights, a warm rectangle in the gray. A barista hums a melody that doesn't need a name. I watch the steam rise like the thought that finally learned to stay. And all the noise inside my head begins to fade. There's courage in the ordinary, in the way we try again, in saying I'm okay today heart. A morning candy, quiet medicine for the heart. No dramatic cure, no sudden change, just gentle, steady care. Like lying on a sweater and finding warmth already there. Good morning, blue sweater weather, good morning. Breathing slow, I'll write today and light a ring and let the story grow. Not a love song for a person, like love for being near to everything that's simple, everything sincere. A little chill, a little white, and I'm alright.
I sharpen a pencil for the morning, like I'm making room for softer thoughts. The window is open just a little, and the air sounds new. The city not a folded schedule on the table, with yesterday's corners still bent. I don't erase the messy parts, I leave them as proof of where I went. The kettle clicks, then settles down, a small applause for boiling water. I watch the steam rise and disappear, like worries learning how to wander. A sock without a pair rolls by, I laugh and put it in the drawer. Some things can wait without becoming another reason to be sore. So I can trace it twice, not because I'll forget to do it, but because it looks like light. I circle lunch, I underline rest, I draw a tiny square for a walk. I leave some lines completely blank to let the day decide to talk. On the street, a man waters plants outside a shop that isn't open. He doesn't rush, he doesn't check a glowing screen for better moments. A school bag bumps a child's back like a friendly drum in time. Someone holds the door for someone, and nobody calls it a sign. Good morning, ordinary pages. Good morning, quiet ink. I'm not chasing any headline. I'm learning how to blink. I'm learning how to notice the gentle work of being here. The day is not a test to pass, it's just a room and I can steer. If later hours turn loud and sharp, and my thoughts begin to crowd, I'll remember this pencil morning, how it didn't need to shout, how it said do one small thing, then do another when you can, how it let me be a person, not a perfect plan. So I step out with simple pockets, keys and breath and time, and in my notebook in the margin I let a little sunlight climb. Good morning, calendar and pencil. Good morning, gentle start. I'll walk the day like a paperback with a kind and steady heart.
notebook. In the margin, I let a little sunlight climb. Good morning, calendar and pencil. Good morning, gentle start. I'll walk the day like a paperback with a kind and steady heart. Stop has its own little weather. Warm sunlight on the timetable glass. A woman fixes her scarf in the reflection, then smiles like she's letting something pass. A student taps a bead on a backpack zipper, not to perform, just to wait. I stand among these quiet characters, learning patience at the gate. A bus arrives with a friendly sigh, doors opening like a sentence. I step inside, I hold the rail, and the city turns its pages. Someone offers up a seat without looking for praise, and then whispers after you, as if kindness is a daily phrase. Good morning, moving window. Good morning, passing trees. I watch the shadows slide along like slow, polite trapeze. I don't need a dramatic plot to make the morning real. A simple ride, a steady hum is something I can feel. At the next stop, a grandmother counts coins with careful hands. The driver waits, not rushed at all, like time can understand. A kid waves at a dog outside. The dog waves back with tail, and for a second, every face looks softer in the pale. Good morning, bus stop sun. Good morning, mud is shine. I'm carrying a calm enough to share it if you're mine. Not mine like any romance, just mine like same street, same day. We're all just trying to get through in a kinder kind of way. If later emails stack like bricks and my thoughts begin to race, I'll remember this small morning and the gentleness in space. How strangers turned into a chorus without a single song. How we moved together quietly and nothing went wrong. So I step off with light in my pocket, like a coin that doesn't spend. And when the day asks who I am, I'll answer someone who can bend. Toward ordinary goodness, toward being simply true. Good morning, bus stop sun. I'll pass some warmth on through. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The bus stop has its own little weather. Warm sunlight on the timetable glass. A fixes her scarf in the reflection, then smiles like she's letting something pass. A student taps a beat on a backpack zipper, not to perform, just to wait. I stand among these quiet characters, learning patience at the gate. A bus arrives with a friendly side, doors open like a sentence. I step inside, I hold the rail, and the city turns its pages. Someone offers up a seat without looking for praise. A man whispers after you as if kindness is a daily phrase. Good morning, moving window. Good morning, passing trees. I watch the shadows slide along like slow, polite trapeze. I don't need a dramatic plot to make the morning real. A simple ride, a steady hum is something I can feel. At the next stop, a grandmother counts coins with careful hands. The driver waits, not rushed at all, like time can understand. A kid waves at a dog outside, the dog waves back with tail. And for a second, every face looks softer in the pale. Good morning, bus stop sun. Good morning, let it shine. I'm carrying a calm enough to share it if you're mine. Not mine like any romance, just mine like same street, same day. We're all just trying to get through in a kind of way. Later emails stack like bricks and my thoughts begin to race. I'll remember the small morning and the gentleness in space. How strangers turned into a chorus without a single song. How we moved together quietly and nothing went wrong. So I step off with light in my pocket like a coin that doesn't spend. And when the day asks who I am, I'll answer someone who can bend toward ordinary goodness, toward being simply true. Good morning, bus stop sun. I'll pass some warmth on through. A paper bag breakfast on my desk, crumbs like tiny punctuation. The morning isn't trying to impress, it's offering simple narration. A peeled orange, a folded napkin, a note that says don't forget. I don't know who wrote the note in my head, but I like the voice it said. Outside, someone drags a rolling suitcase, even though it's not a trip. Inside, I drag my thoughts into a neat line so they don't slip. I listen to the building waking up. Pipes, steps, doors. It sounds like a story beginning with ordinary chores. Good morning, small supplies. Good morning, humble food. I'm not asking for a miracle, I'm asking for a mood. A mood that makes me notice how the light finds every edge. How even a paper bag can hold a steadier kind of pledge. I wash If later the day becomes a hallway long and full of echo, I'll remember the orange smell and how it said hello. No romance, no grand rescue, just morning doing its part. Paper bag breakfast, quiet start. You fed a tired heart. So I step out with clean hands and a slower kind of pace, and I leave a seat in my mind for someone else's grace. Good morning, small supply. Good morning, humble food. Thank you for the ordinary that keeps me being good. A paper bag breakfast on my desk, crumbs like tiny punctuation. The morning isn't trying to impress, it's offering simple narration. A peeled orange, a folded napkin, a note that says don't forget. I don't know who wrote the note in my head, but I like the voice it said. Outside someone drags a rolling suitcase, even though it's not a trip. Inside I drag my thoughts into a neat line so they don't slip. I listen to the building waking up, pipes, steps, doors. It sounds like a story beginning with ordinary chores. Good morning, small supplies. Good morning, humble food. I'm not asking for a miracle, I'm asking for a mood. A mood that makes me notice how the light finds every edge, how even a paper bag can hold a steadier kind of pledge. I wash one cup, I rinse one plate like I'm clearing yesterday. I open one message, answer it in a gentle way. I let my shoulders drop a little, I let my jaw unclench. I practice being someone who doesn't live on the ledge. If later the day becomes a hallway long and full of echo, I'll remember the orange smell and how it said hello. No romance, no grand rescue, just morning doing its part. Paper bag breakfast, quiet start. You fed a tired heart. So I step out with clean hands and a slower kind of pace, and I leave a seat in my mind for someone else's grace. Good morning, small supplies. Good morning, humble food. Thank you for the ordinary that keeps me being good.
The stairwell has a quiet echo, like a hallway between chapters. I take the steps two at a time,
slow down for my breathing after. A neighbor's door opens gently, a soft morning in the air. We don't know each other's stories, but we meet on the same square. A light flickers once then steadies, like it's choosing not to worry. I watch my shadow on the wall, a little character in a hurry. I hold the rail, feel the cold metal, then the warmth from my palm. It's proof that my body is here, and that can be calm. Good morning, stairwell song. Good morning, modest sound. The day begins in hidden places where no applause is found, and still it matters, still it counts. The way we say, go ahead, the way we keep the peace of things inside our ordinary head. On the street, a delivery bicycle balances boxes like a poem. A vendor arranges fruit by color, as if building a home. Someone drops a glove, I call them back, they wave and laugh once. Little repairs in the fabric of morning, little stitches that hold us. If later I feel invisible under task and traffic noise, I'll remember the stairwell echo and its patient, steady voice. It said, you're part of this building, part of this simple day. And somehow that was enough to help me find my way. Good morning, stairwell song. I'm walking out, I'm ready, not to win, not to prove, just to be kind and steady. One step, one breath, one hello, and the city opens wide, like a book that doesn't rush me, but invites me inside. But invites me
The stairwell has a quiet echo, like a hallway between chapters. I take the steps two at a time, then slow down for my breathing after a neighbor's door opens gently. A soft morning in the air. We don't know each other's stories, but we meet on the same square. A light flickers once, then steadies like it's choosing not to worry. I watch my shadow on the wall, a little character in a hurry. I hold the rail, feel the cold metal, then the warmth from my palm. It's proof that my body is here, and that can be a calm. Good morning, stairwell song. Good morning, modest sound. The day begins in hidden places where no applause is found, and still it matters, still it counts. The way we say go ahead, the way we keep the piece of things inside our ordinary head. On the street, a delivery bicycle balances boxes like a poem. A vendor arranges fruit by color, as if building a home. Someone drops a glove, I call them back, they wave and laugh once. Little repairs in the fabric of morning, little stitches that hold us. If later I feel invisible under task and traffic noise, I'll remember the stairwell echo and its patient, steady voice. It said, you're part of this building, part of this simple day. And somehow that was enough to help me find my way. Invites me inside.
Laundry on the line in the morning, shirts like small bags of rust. They sway in a breeze that smells like soap, and I take that as a blessing. Kind of ordinary message that says you can start again. Even fabric gets a fresh page, even yesterday's stain. I clip one sleeve then another. My fingers cold, my mind clear. A bird hops near the railing as if it lives without fear. I think about the people I'll meet today and the words I might choose. I want them to land softly like clean clothes, like good news. Good morning, open air. Good morning, quiet blue. I'm learning that care is simple, and still it carries you. I'm learning that small routines are not boring, not small. They're the gentle scaffolding that keeps a heart from fall. Downstairs, someone sweeps a doorstep like they're erasing storms. Someone waters a sidewalk plant. Someone straightens forms. The world is busy being normal, and I find it kind to know I don't have to sparkle to be worth my time. If later I forget my softness, if the day gets tight, I'll remember the laundry moving, white shapes in morning light. No romance, no big confession, just cloth and sun and breeze. A quiet proof that peace exists in little daily keys. Good morning, open air. Good morning, quiet blue. I'll carry this gentle habit into everything I do. And when I fold the day at night, I'll fold it with care, like laundry on the line at dawn, like a simple prayer. Laundry on the line in the morning, shirts like small flags of rest. They sway in a breeze that smells like soap, and I take that as a bless. Kind of ordinary message that says you can start again. Even fabric gets a fresh page, even yesterday's stain. I clip one sleeve then another. My fingers cold, my mind clear. A bird hops near the railing as if it lives without fear. I think about the people I'll meet today and the words I might choose. I want them to land softly like clean clothes, like good news. Good morning, open air. Good morning, quiet blue. I'm learning that care is simple, and still it carries you. I'm learning that small routines are not boring, not small. They're the gentle scaffolding forget my softness if the day gets tight. I'll remember the laundry moving white shapes in morning light. No romance, no big confession, just cloth and sun and breeze. A quiet proof that peace exists in little daily keys. Good morning, open air. Good morning, quiet blue. I'll carry this gentle habit into everything I do. And when I fold the day at night, I'll fold it with care, like laundry on the line at dawn, like a simple prayer. There are small blue minutes in the morning, right before the day turns gold, when the street lights still remember night and the sidewalks feel brave and cold. I walk with my hands in my pockets, listening to my own steps. They sound like punctuation marks in the sentence the city kept. A cat sits under a parked car, watching the world like a librarian. A man carries a bouquet wrapped in paper, as if he's guarding something kind. I pass a window where someone yawns, then laughs at themselves. It's not a perfect photograph, but it's honest, it helps. Good morning, small blue minutes. Good morning, almost sun. I'm not waiting for a better life, I'm living the quiet one. I'm living it with attention, with a steady patient eye, like reading a novel slowly and letting pages dry. I stop at the crosswalk, breathe in the smell of bread and bus exhaust. Two truths in the same air, and neither one is lost. A person drops their umbrella, I pick it up and hand it back. We share a nod that says we're both on the same track. If later I feel too fast or too far from who I am, I'll return to these blue minutes like a familiar diagram. Not to escape the day, but to re-enter it clean, to remember goodness is possible in the spaces in between. Good morning, small blue minutes. Good morning, almost sun. I'll carry your gentle color until the morning's done. And when the day turns fully bright, I'll still keep something true. A little blue for breathing room, a little gold for you. There are small blue minutes in the morning, right before the day turns gold, when the street crosswalk, breathe in the smell of bread and bus exhaust. Two truths in the same air, and neither one is lost. A person drops their umbrella, I pick it up and hand it back. We share a nod that says we're both on the same track. If later I feel too fast or too far from who I am, I'll return to these blue minutes like a familiar